Guys, we have made it. We're in Medicine Festival.
It's so cold, it's actually a joke how cold.
We had a 3.5 hour drive all the way from London.
It wouldn't have been 3.5 hours, it would have been an hour and a half.
Well, you know what? Do you know what? We made it, you know. I'm very impressed with the electric car.
What's toilet? What does that mean?
That means it's going to go in the ground and stay in the ground. Yeah, so we're going to get our wristbands and we're super excited and we're going to keep vlogging. Yeah, super excited. All right, see you around. Hello, good morning guys. So we're at a new festival. This time it's called Medicine Festival. Just slept in this wonderful tent. Ken and I bought this tent for like £100 and it was raining. Have a look. There was a lot of how do I turn this around? Here we go. Look at all of that. Oh gosh, beautiful, beautiful rain. And this, God, this is the campsite. There's the toilet. These are working, which is good. Because they don't always work in these festivals, and these are all these people tented up. It's rather wonderful. This is my food suitcase, and we've got a stove and a kettle, so actually pretty prepared. And then this looked a bit more civilized, but it is what it is. So really looking forward to this festival. It's going to be one of my last festivals in the UK. So I've done 3 festivals now over the last 1 month. So it was Vegan Camp Out when I became vegan, yay. All About Love, which was actually all about love. Yeah, it was wonderful. I really like Men's Circle. It was just, whoa, there was this session about men from all walks of life coming from the UK, and it was super wonderful. Kay thought it was a bit gay, so he didn't go, but he regretted not going because it was actually just men, you know, from all walks of life, and sharing some of the challenges that they faced and what it means to be a man and masculinity and all of those kind of things. Such a super wonderful discussion. I remember we had to go around in circles and ask, you know, what's great about being men? And I think people find it really difficult to answer that because sometimes, well, it's not sometimes, but I think it is hard to be proud to be a man nowadays, because so much of masculinity is treated negatively with contempt, yeah, so it was such a nice vulnerable space to talk about our own experiences. And what was nice is there wasn't actually, like, a lot of the exercise we did was thinking about an experience where we were let down by men or a male figure in our lives, and then thinking about that person, and then looking at the person, you know, a person in front of you who's a man, also a stranger, and then like showing them the pain and the hurt, but with your eyes and without talking about it, which is really fascinating, because I do think men perhaps sometimes communicate in non-verbal ways in a much more profound, deep way than with words, which, I mean, I talk a lot, so you know, I'm very talkative, but that sort of non-verbal communication was super interesting. So yeah, intentions for this camp, Medicine Festival. As I say, it's one of my last ones before leaving the UK once again. And I wanted to do something quite meaningful with my friend Kay. It's his birthday in the next couple of weeks, but also it's to once again immerse myself in this community, which seems like a community that honestly, the more I think about it, it's like a hippie community, but maybe I'm probably wrong, but it's like a place where people just are allowed to be themselves, and it is really weird, like, you know, and I think it's meant to be weird. It's meant to make you feel you're out of your comfort zone, like, but people are so comfortable, and I think what I like about it is I don't feel like my boundaries are crossed. Like, I can observe, and I think that's what I loved about traveling. Like, you get to see other culture, you get to feel somehow that they're different, but also to feel that you're different, by looking at, because maybe they're normal and you're the weird one. So you get to kind of experience that without necessarily leaving the UK. Oh, interesting story. So I was trying to wash my pots and pans and forgot to get a scrubber and some fairy liquid or whatever you want to call it, and I was like, oh, I have to wash this pot, man, and I forgot this one more thing. And then this lady said, why don't you just use grass and just wipe it down? And I was like, grass? And then I got some grass and I started washing the pots and pans with grass, and I was like, whoa, it actually works. It's a bit oily, but like, you know, because it was it cooked the previous night, and it did work. So I was super impressed. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'm always surprised by nature and how much you can do with nature, and yeah, she just keeps on giving, you know. This planet, it's such a beautiful planet, and we should look after it. Okay guys, I think this festival, I'm gonna try and be more mindful, be more intentional, and yeah, and try and manage my energy, not be as lazy as I used to be, and also not feel the need to make friends, not feel the need to get to know people, but just enjoy the process and not force anything. I think it's really hard, it's really tempting to be surrounded by so many wonderful people and be like, oh yeah, I want to be great friends with everyone, but the reality is I'm only here 3-4 days, and yeah, whatever happens. Alright, I'll pause now because I think people are sleeping, and we'll catch up later. Okay, bye bye. Hi guys, we're in the woods place. It just looks stunning. There's a lot of cool things. I'll show you around. Nice. It's the cafes and so guys, I think the setup here is probably one of the best ones here because it's just so stunning. The woods, I don't think you can see properly like the glorious nature of this woodlands, and they've done a terrific job just making it so beautiful. And look at all these, like, look at this tree being lit up by a shade of green. It's wonderful. Look at that, it looks so fluorescent, you know, and look at these blue lights. Alright, we're gonna keep searching. People are still sleeping. Gosh, why do I wake up so early? It's such a curse. Alright, see you guys later. I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's a lake and it's rather stunning. Oh my god, there's a statue of a woman with a, can't even zoom on this thing, but I don't know if you can see it. It's a woman. It's like a scarecrow woman. She's got a scarecrow hat, but she's made out of stone. I don't think that's how you make scarecrows. So they're doing yoga there. I don't know why I'm whispering. Nobody's sitting bloody here. So these are all these tents. It looks pretty packed. I don't think. So this is the yoga thing. It's 7:15 AM for an hour. But I don't have a map. They're pretty quiet. So.
How many people are feeling like they don't really want to do part yoga? Hands up. Alright, so we're going to call in the taxi.
Please give it up for Fiona. Thank you, Fiona.
And at 4 o'clock in the morning, round the sacred fire, he did the call to prayer. And he is absolutely inspirational.
Allah! أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. Peace be upon you.
It's
today's proceedings. I invite everyone in attendance to take a breath together.
Hi Nisha, look who's playing. It's FIA, remember? You showed me whatever videos.
Knowing I am made of stars, and that I am the love that I'm looking for. Knowing that my heart is my home. In this dream reality, I surrender to thee. I am ready to receive all the love that's given me. Knowing I am worthy, yes, Lord, please. I am ready to release all the fear, anxiety, trusting I am held in the light by divinity. I am ready to receive all the love that's given me.
Oh my god, wow.
The wonders and the magic, all I'm dreaming of, and this is a new way of living, a world waking up. Oh, we are rising in love. Big hand for the beautiful humans who just got engaged.
Just got my face glittered, so I'm ready for today's festivities. We've got FIA playing in the background. It's a bit of a vibe here. Let's have a look. Definitely a vibe. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, this is so emotional. The Sacred Glade. Bit of a vibe here. Bro, and the lights look even more stunning during the day actually. It's stunning. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Bro! You've got such bad taste, man. No, I don't. Sorry. Do you think?
No, I'm telling you.
There is a fork. But why do you need a fork? Oh yeah, bro, it's just a video. This is
it's a video. Okay.
Actually, this is quite good. Guys, oh my god, so we just did this yoga nidra business. It was so powerful. I think just being inside the tent, like I lay down, and then like on top of the tent you could see like a glass window, and it had like some spikes and stuff, and it was really powerful. Like I started looking at it, and then just the whole atmosphere, like I just started crying. Crying seems to be a common theme here. I was listening to a podcast that my dear friend put on for us, and apparently crying has an effect, like a healing power. So when you have unmet needs, sometimes crying allows you to satisfy those needs without having those needs met. So I'm still trying to work out what my unmet needs are, and that's part of the journey, I guess, which is to figure out who I am, and I think sometimes, like when we were doing the meditation thing, like I went back into my childhood and things that I really enjoyed. Like I love doing like workshops, and not workshops, but like, you know, like team building stuff. I remember Grange Waters, where we did like kayaking and abseiling, or I don't know, rock climbing. Yeah, like a lot of fun activities. And oftentimes it was with young people, you know, where we were doing like camping and things like that. So it's really reignited that, but also just the whole kind of camaraderie of people coming together in these what seems like quite unique circumstances, or being in nature, or with nature rather. So yeah, I like it. It's given me some food for thought. Perhaps could build a community, a global community. Why do I always make things so like big? Like, why can't I just start small, you know, like with 5 people or 10 people, or just myself really, without having a global kind of movement. All right, I think I'm the only one with a phone recording. It's getting a bit weird, but yeah, I digress a bit. But yeah, I'm spirituality shopping at the moment, and there's a lot of good stuff. Like I think before it was all in books, like I would read about spiritual stuff, and it's not the same as like doing it and feeling it. And so festivals like this are pretty incredible, because you actually get to experience some of those things, and also like you've got to be in the right state, because I am pretty open right now. I am pretty in touch with my feelings, with who I'm trying to be, and quite open-minded, and I'm in that sort of zone where I trust my gut, where I trust my sense of self, it's, yeah, so I think like if I did this a year ago or 2 years ago, it would not have made sense, and I would think I just want to go home. Whereas you need a sort of unveiling, and I've had that, and once you do that, the journey starts. And only now I realize that I'm at the start of a new journey, but this journey is pretty epic, and it's going to continue. And so if I do manage to get to Bali, I would like to build my own community around that. I think that's, yeah, it's a theme that it keeps recurring. So I need to have a think about if that means something, and not necessarily just if it means something, but also how do I say this? Is it necessarily an egoistic thing for me, like to want to be like a cult leader-ish kind of thing, or is it because I actually see genuine benefit and I can help humanity, which is a really interesting thing. Yeah.